right, y'all. Rickey Smiley, the morning show, Georgia Mass Square. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. Help is on the way, man.
Man, I know you got a good word this morning.
Thank you for this, because all of us have had those moments of misery in life where we're ready to quit, throw in the towel, because we just don't have any more energy. When you're running on E and you feel like you can't go on, this song says, hold on, help is on the way. What does it mean? It means, number one, it's always too soon to quit. Whatever else you do, remember the words of the poet that said, when things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when your road, if you're trudging, seems all uphill, when your funds are low and your debts are high, you want to smile, but you have to cry. When cares are pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but please don't quit. It's always too soon to quit. Yes, I know life gets hard and the burdens are heavy, but it's always too soon to quit. I know you experience disappointments and difficulties that are overwhelming, but hold on. It's always too soon to quit. Why is it too soon to quit? Because help is on the way. And since help is on the way, you can't quit. Why? Because when you are going through, God gives you something to look forward to. You can't quit because you got something beyond what you're going through to look forward to, and what you're looking forward to is going to give you the energy and the expectation and the empowerment to make it through what you're going through. So hold on, help is on the way. You've got something to look forward to. What do you have to look forward to? You have to look forward to the presence of Almighty God. God says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. I'll be with you as you're going through what you're going through. So you hold on, because God is on the way. You hold on because God's presence is going to come with peace and provision and protection and direction and strength and energy, everything you need to get through what you're going through. So hold on. Help is on the way, because it's always too soon to quit. When you're going through, you have something to look forward to, and what you have to look forward to is the very presence and power of Almighty God. Hold on. Help is on the way.
There it is, man. Pastor Haynes, thank you so much for that word this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how they can reach you.
Okay, thank you, Rickey Smiley. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick B. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is. Hey, love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Rickey. Thank you, man.
Front page, let's go.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
And that comment was from Caleb White. Man, I just got off the floor. I did not mean to start the day off like this. Man, I got tears rolling down my eyes. I need to put my phone down. R. Kelly with annihilate. Y'all pronounce that right, Eva?
Alienate.
Yeah.
Is it annihilate?
Yeah, alien.
Alien.
R. Kelly wouldn't have got it right, so move on.
It's gonna be that kind of morning, huh?
Annihilate. Alienate is to leave. Annihilate is to kill, murder, destroy.
All right, honey.
More vocabulary in the morning.
Definition, Sterling.
Syllable Marcel.
Wait a minute, Super Dave. Don't do that, man. Don't tell me to read the commercial and rush me when you the sniper. You a sniper. He said R. Kelly wouldn't have got it right, so what does it matter? All right, y'all, the front page news is being brought to you by Indeed. That's right, Indeed helps you hire great people fast. Indeed delivers 4 times more hires than all other job sites combined, according to Talent Nest. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look this morning at your front page news. So one day after the 20-year war in Afghanistan ended, President Biden addressed the nation and said this.
The war in Afghanistan is now over. I'm the fourth president who has faced the issue of whether and when to end this war. When I was running for president, I made a commitment to the American people that I would end this war. Today, I've honored that commitment.
Meanwhile,
Period.
Meanwhile, say it again, Rick.
Yeah, I mean, period. I mean, it's been 20-something years, and a lot of people have lost their lives. But the thing that's scary is that they're going to try to use that to run against him in the midterm elections or whatever. You know, I think it could have been planned a little bit better, but the war had to end. It's been 20 years because our accomplishment to kill Osama bin Laden, right?
Exactly.
For what they did September the 11th. So why are we still there? You know, They're not going to change. They're not going to change their culture. You cannot make every single country like the United States. You know, everybody's not set up like we are. Period, point blank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, meanwhile, totally fine, Rick, because it's necessary. An update on what's going on in Louisiana. Hundreds of thousands of people in Louisiana are still without power, tap water, and gasoline for their vehicles. And to make matters worse, a heat advisory remains in effect. Some power could be restored to the city by this evening, but officials are still saying that it can take up to weeks to fully restore the electricity. And today in Texas, there is some big news and big things happening. Starting today, Texans can carry guns in public without a permit. Also today, abortions are now, after 6 weeks of pregnancy, illegal. And the governor of Texas is set to sign the most restrictive voting bill in the country. Alrighty, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.com. Rock T, you call yourself the sports genius. What's going down in sports?
That's what they call me, Eva. Cam Newton was cut by the New England Patriots, Rick Dog.
Man,
I ain't surprised at all, man. It
was a COVID thing.
Man.
They tired of all of that stuff, man. New England ain't playing that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You didn't go get vaccinated, then you had COVID or whatever. It's too much stuff, and don't nobody want to start their season off like that. Am I right, Super Day?
All the way right.
That's part of it, man.
You have to be available.
Right.
And
right.
Cam, you can't depend on him.
But and here's another thing. It's also his performance on the field, man. If Cam was the plans for the future of the New England Patriots, why would they go out and draft a franchise-type quarterback like Mac Jones, who I believe is going to have a phenomenal career in this league? But Cam is not a Bill Belichick-type quarterback. We already knew that, man. So where does he end up now? 4 possible teams. He can be with the Houston Texans because we already see what's going on with Deshaun Watson's legal situation. Pittsburgh would be a good backup spot for Ben Roethlisberger. Dallas Cowboys, believe it or not, he could be a great backup to Dak Prescott because the current backup is Cooper Rush. And possibly the Minnesota Vikings, man, backing up Kirk Cousins. Those are my 4 teams that I think Cam will wind up playing for as a backup. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got right now. Gary, what's up, Pippin?
All right, y'all. Actress, producer, director Rose McGowan, baby, she spoke out against media mogul Oprah Winfrey, honey, in a scathing tweet, y'all, about Harvey Weinstein and Russell Simmons, honey. Now, recently, they're saying the actress spoke out about her mistrust of Oprah in a tweet, which included, y'all, a photo of the TV personality kissing disgraced producer Harvey Weinstein on the cheek. Now, the picture was taken, y'all, back in 2014 at the Critics' Choice Movie Awards. Now, Miss Rose wrote alongside the photo, I am glad I'm more, honey. I am glad more are seeing the ugly truth of Oprah. I wish she were real, but she isn't. From being pals with Harvey Weinstein and abandoning and destroying Russell Simmons' victims, she is about supporting a sick power structure for personal gain, and she is as fake as they come. #Lizard. This woman gonna lose her career. Because she spoke up against Oprah. Yeah. Nobody in the world have ever spoken up against Oprah, honey. Oprah is the most powerful woman in the media, if I'm not mistaken, honey. And Rose, honey, she's a white woman, honey, and she said she was speaking out and talking about Oprah, saying that she is a fake, honey. Did y'all think Oprah's a fake? Because I thought she was every woman.
No. I mean, people have had things to say about Oprah. You remember Monique came out very loudly about her experience with Oprah, but as a whole, come on, it's Oprah.
Yeah,
She's set in our daytime television in our homes for years.
Right. I think somebody is just not pleased with some situation that may have happened between them, and now she is speaking out. Because I feel like at one point this woman was happy with Oprah. Now it's an issue.
Yeah, well, we're going to pray for her. I hope she have a job tomorrow. All right, the Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahluas. My Kahlua today is toasted plum. On the high end, you say toasted plum, and on the low end, you say beautiful light purple. That's your Kahlua for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Chrisette Michelle want to know why she got canceled and Kanye ain't. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Smiley Morning.
To learn more.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and you can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The segment is being embodied by Gain. That's right. If your laundry is longing, that's right, longing for a scent that's seriously irresistible, you got to try Gain Flings detergent. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Chrisette Michelle, she took to social media to reflect being canceled and why Kanye West isn't. She performed at Donald Trump's inauguration in 2016, and she said being compared to Kanye and Travis Green for the last 5 years and watching them soar into the highest realms of stardom, waiting on God's hand to show me exactly what my story will look like. But it's an interesting topic because Kanye endorsed him. Travis sang with me, and as time unfolded, she added, "Would you release new music if you were me? What would you sing about? Who would you sing to? Why? What does my role as a female play in this story? And what about my role as a Christian? How about my role as it compares to Kanye and Travis?" Woo, what y'all think about that?
I mean, people just have to be patient. Everything happens in not your time, God's time. What God have for you is for you. And sometimes it's just not meant for everybody to be on every level. Sometimes, man, your job is to be the point guard and pass the ball. Sometimes your job is to be the forward and shoot the ball. Sometimes your job is to be the center to block people, to make space for other people so they can shoot the ball so we all win.
Right, and sometimes you think that your job is only for a season.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So enjoy what you enjoy. Do it for the love. Do it for the art. As long as you can pay your bills or whatever. Yeah. Everybody don't have to be famous. And sometimes you don't want that. Because then you lose a lot of other stuff. You lose having a lot of sense of normalcy. So it ain't all that. And that's why I don't sit. Last week I realized why I don't do movies and TV shows. I don't want to sit in the trailer all day. You do Dish Nation. You got to sit in a room that you already sat in and did a whole radio show and sit in there for 3 more hours. It's just not like it ain't. It's just everything just ain't for everybody. Find your sweet spot and do what you enjoy doing and love what you do and surrounded by people that you love and have a great relationship with, and let that be it, and be thankful for that.
Amen to that. No, we're going to wrap up the hot spot.
Pastors preach about that all the time. You looking at other folks, worried about what they're doing and what they got and their story. Focus on yours and be grateful.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right. All right, y'all, coming up next, we got Rock T's HBCU. And why don't y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKEY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. Rock T, what you got coming up next? Who you representing?
Man, we finna head to Livingstone College, man. We got another hero we about to put on the platform. Let's get it, man. HBCU, coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. It's Wednesday and time for your coronavirus update today. Now, Ricky, we're up to about 1,000 deaths per day across the country with this Delta variant. But one good thing is the vaccine rates have increased from about 500,000 a day to now almost 1 million doses per day. And about 61% of the population is now fully vaccinated. So that is very good news as we try to approach the herd immunity that's going to get us out of this freaking pandemic. So, Ricky, Moderna's vaccine was noted in a study that was just released and published in the American Medical Association to be twice as potent as the Pfizer vaccine. The study treated antibody levels for about almost 1,600 healthcare workers in the hospital system that had not been infected. So these people were free of natural immunity. And after the shots, when they got the Moderna vaccine, their antibody levels were 2,000 881 units per milliliter, and when they got the Pfizer vaccine, their antibody levels were only 1,108. Now, researchers suggest several possibilities and explanations for this, including the 4-week interval between the doses of the Moderna compared to the 21-day or 3-week interval for the Pfizer shot. Another possible reason is that the Moderna vaccine has a higher concentration of the key ingredient in both shots that gives you your immunity. So the question becomes, is this important as far as protecting your concern, and how much antibody is enough? Now, if you say, well, antibody levels are good enough to give you protection, then that's great. But then why would we need booster shots? Because booster shots increase the antibody levels. So, again, that's the first study that's isolated people who have not had any natural immunity. And I think that's good information. So, again, get your vaccines. They're both still working, and they are looking at releasing the booster shots starting September 20th. This is causing some controversy with the FDA because the FDA say the plan to give booster shots starting on September has not been approved by the FDA. Yet it's been noted by the president that this is what we're going to do. So you had a couple of resignations over the FDA, and it's not saying that that's directly the reason, but it's amazing that this is just happening to be a strong coincidence that the top two people dealing with vaccines have resigned. One resigned, the other just is not going to be there in reference to the booster shot program that's going to be implemented. So that's where we are with that. Let's go with the callers.
All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I received the Pfizer vaccine in my left arm, and I'm still having numbing and tingling after 2 weeks of receiving it. One, what can I do? And secondly, should I be alarmed? And thirdly, should I have the second dosage in my right arm instead of the left?
Well, I would recommend that you get the second dose in the other arm anyway because you've had that problem. But take an anti-inflammatory, Motrin, Advil, or Aleve. That should help with that tremendously. Also apply some moist heat. The problem is induration and inflammation, and that's why you have that problem. So the anti-inflammatory in those products will take care of that, and it should resolve in just a few days. So that's not unusual. It does happen. Most people's resolved in a couple of weeks, but there have been cases of people with the COVID arm that lasts 4 to 6 weeks. But I would get the other dose in the other arm, yes.
All right, Joe and Dr. Collier, good morning.
Okay, so I took the Pfizer shot both in February. With employment that where I work, I also need to take the flu vaccine. Is that still an acceptable time frame to take that flu shot?
Oh, absolutely. And it is flu season approaching rapidly, so this is the time to get your flu shot, regardless of where your vaccination status is. I would try not to get them on the same day, probably at least 2 weeks apart, and you are many months apart from that perspective. But the flu is out there. It's coming. Cases are being detected. So this is the time, if you have not had your routine flu vaccination, to get your flu shot as well.
All right, Joe and Dr. Collier, good morning.
There was a CDC report that came out last week that said the effectiveness of the vaccines is not as high as it used to be. Can you speak on how effective are the vaccines against this Delta variant?
Okay, both vaccines are still effective, but the Pfizer effectivity has decreased to less than 50%. The Moderna's is still 85%, and that is why they're implementing the booster shot strategy that boosts your immune system and boosts your antibody counts. But they are both still effective and definitely more effective than not having the vaccine. So I still would recommend that you get the vaccine.
All right, Dr. Collier, give me your disclaimer.
Okay, these are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Mr. Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or production crew. You can reach me on all social media at ASK Dr. MJ. Follow me on Facebook. I'll follow you back, I promise.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU,
Oh, yeah, let's get it, man. Let's get it popping right to it. It's time for another HBCU. Rock Teasy for Sheezy up in the house. You already know what time it is. We about to get ready to highlight another one of our heroes that attended another one of our fine historically black colleges and universities right there in Salisbury, North Carolina, Livingstone College, established in 1879. Home of the Columbia Blue and Black Blue Bears. That's right. Let's talk about one of y'all's former students, Mr. Ben Coates.
former NFL All-Pro tight end who played 10 seasons in the NFL, most of those seasons with the New England Patriots. 5-time Pro Bowler, 2-time first-team All-Pro. He won a Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens. After retiring, he came back to Livingstone College to serve as head coach for the football team. Oh, yes. And then he became the tight ends coach for the Cleveland Browns. He was inducted into the New England Patriots Hall of Fame in 2008. He was inducted into the CIAA Hall of Fame. At the time of his retirement of the NFL, he was the 4th all-time leading receiver at the tight end position in NFL history. Oh, by the way, did I mention he was a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, another proud HBCU alum of Livingstone College? Ben Coates. If you didn't know, now you know.
If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU, no.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 7 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Toni Braxton, baby. They're saying, y'all, that Toni Braxton is no stranger to eating the girls up and leaving no crumbs. Now, they're saying, y'all, from her killer body to her buzz cut and other dudes, Miss Braxton, y'all, is a whole mood. Now, they're saying the iconic singer, y'all, she gave us a moment in a see-through cutout black top and high-waist satin shorts while showing off her flexibility, y'all, at the age of 53 years young. Now, Miss Braxton, y'all, was perched atop of a piano. Now, they say baby Toni lifted up her leg before pointing it straight to the sky in a perfect line, all, y'all, while rocking Louboutin heels, a short blonde cut, and a sexy Prada turtleneck. Now, they say she's no stranger, baby, to casual slay, and she often remind her fans, y'all, what she's working with while social media clubs and shows off her natural body. Did y'all see that that ad that she was doing? Because we talked about it on Digital Nation. Brad, you remember that
she
picture?
Looked good. Yes, and she looked amazing.
I'm like, Miss Braxton is 53 years old, honey, and can still do stuff like that. I mean, it was amazing. Ricky, you ain't talked to your friend because people were wondering, girl, they're really Miss Braxton on top of that piano. I mean, she lifted her legs straight up.
Yes, I didn't know she was doing. So this for the new album?
Yes, for a new album, Libra, and honey, yes, and she looked amazing. I'm like, all right, Miss Braxton, girl, you better show them how it's done.
I got to hear her where I can hear those songs, and we can argue about because the stuff that I like, she usually don't like. So she liked the stuff that I don't like. So we argue about music all day.
Lord, well, honey, she looked good doing it. So, child, I'm like, all right, go, Miss Braxton, let them do it, honey. Show them, honey. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. They're saying Megan Thee Stallion and rapper Party, honey, got secretly married, y'all. Now they're saying that they are no longer, she's no longer a single lady. They're saying, honey, she got married.
Rapper who?
Now, Party. I ain't heard of them neither.
10 new rappers come out every day in Atlanta. 10 new rappers drop every damn day in Atlanta.
Yes.
Too many of them. Lil Durk, Lil Baby, Big Baby, Fetus, Embryo, Fallopian Tube.
Okay.
Not fallopian tube.
Fallopian tube. Dang.
They saying they got married. Now they said they've been dating for more than a year, and so, honey, they said she's extremely happy, and she looked happy too, though, y'all. And I mean, I like I said, maybe she might help him out with his career because, like, maybe we just don't know who he is. Brad, who is he? Is he somebody that we should know? I mean, you know, because you don't know Party neither.
I do, but it's so many of them. I get confused. I'm sorry.
Well, that's good. Well, she look happy, honey, and hopefully they happy.
You just can't keep up. Even if you listen to the hip-hop station. I listen to the hip-hop station all day, and I just don't know who's singing none of these songs, like, for real.
Even if you like the song, it'd be like, well, who is that? And it's just so many.
Yeah, I stopped at the Baby and Cardi B and Lil Durk. I just stopped right there. I don't know the rest of them now. Just as far as my brain could take. I got other stuff I got to think about.
Okay. Well, congratulations, honey, to Miss Meg Thee Stallion, and while we congratulate her, let's continue to pray y'all for Nicki Minaj. I don't know if y'all heard the sad news, but it's being reported that Nicki Minaj may be heading to divorce court, y'all. They saying she and Mr. Petty may be, honey, divorcing it out, Brett. Now, it's a report. Now, remember, Nicki was very excited about it when she got married, honey, and she changed her name on social media, honey, to Miss Petty. Well, now it's being reported out that she's back to Nicki Minaj, honey, and they said she needs to divorce him before he go to court or whatever, because, I mean, I guess save her some money or what have you, though, but people are saying she needs to separate herself from, and I hate that when people say that you need to distance yourself from somebody if somebody do something wrong. I mean, if you care for that person and like them, I mean, look like, I don't like the word distance yourself from it. Just maybe I don't know what your word to use, but they're saying she needs to definitely do that from him and whatever, because she would lose a lot of money, you know, if she stayed with him, you know, going through these divorce trials or what have you. I mean, doing his trial, because, you know, he's going to court for what he allegedly did. So, they're going to
be together forever because they have a lot of kids. Or whatever. I'm real close to my kids' mothers, and we have a great relationship. We text almost every day, and because you're raising kids together, so you have to have that bond in that relationship.
Right. What, Ricky?
What? You talking about
Nicki Minaj?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Kim and Kanye.
No, Nicki Minaj, honey, because she just
Well,
got
I
one
thought you were
child.
talking about Kim and- I'm sorry.
Well, no, because they always in the news every day. Though this time it wasn't their turn.
Okay. My bad.
That's all right, honey. So anyway, guys, so we're gonna keep on.
I thought you was talking about them. I'm sorry, Gary.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right, honey. I mean, we know. So let's keep our party lifted up.
All to be glad.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is toasted plum. On the high end, you say toasted plum, and on the lunch, you say beautiful light purple. That's your color.
Gary said, "Huh? What'd you say?"
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all. Hey, listen, man, it's Ash Wednesday, so call out your Ashy people, man. Hit me up with the wake-up calls, man. It's Ash Wednesday. You got somebody in your family that's ashy, call them out. 866-9-RICKY, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all. It is Ash Wednesday. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Let's go.
Let's wake up, wake up, wake up. It's still together. Get it together, woke you up this morning. Slid you in your house shoes, so it be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake up.
Hi, my name is Demetrius, calling from Scotland Neck, North Carolina. Calling to wake up my children, Kayla and Maurice. Wake up, wake up.
All the brothers on Clayton Road in Jamestown, KY. Wake up, wake up.
This is Royal Clark by way of Gary, Indiana. Waking up my brother Dennis Clark with your ashy butt. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yes, I would like to wake up Jatiris, Janaya, and Juliana. Y'all better make sure my baby on the bus. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Cheryl Daffin calling from Cypress, Texas. I am waking up Katie High School. Wake up, wake up.
Hey, I'm Jenny Richardson. I would like to wake up my ashy sister. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Come on! What you waiting on for? Wake up! In Birmingham, wake up! Oklahoma, wake up! Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up! St. Louisville, wake up! New Orleans, wake up! Memphis, wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Hey, man, thank y'all for your Ash Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thick Ankle Thursday, so make sure y'all get ready. Get on. It is Thick Ankle Thursdays on tomorrow, man. So y'all, just get you ready and get your aunties and your church members, whoever you want to shout out tomorrow. Just remember, what is it tomorrow, Brett?
Thick Ankle Thursdays.
There it is, baby. We're going to be all the way live, baby, on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All the cankles in the house.
Yes, sir. I cannot wait, man, to see y'all with those sandals on. Look like some biscuits about to pop out the can. All right.
And them Usher Board ones.
This segment is being brought to you by
our favorite grandmama wearing her green alligator dress this morning, Miss Bernice Jenkins.
Pray for me on my brother, pray for me when you bow at the altar. Please, 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 pray for me.
Yes, come on now. Thank you.
You remember that song, Brett?
Yes, you know I do now.
When you bow at the altar.
Yes.
Please,
don't
please, please,
Yes.
please
Yes.
remember to pray for me. Here's our church announcement this morning. Good morning, Janie.
Good morning.
We are asking any member that knows a family member of Cam Newton to ask him to come play quarterback for our church flag football team.
Oh, man.
The team average age is 7, and we have not won a game in 8 years.
Cam. Oh, Cam, no.
And our quarterback now is Deacon Chester Burwell, who is 83 and can't throw no more because his elbow and shoulder has got the gout. So please, anybody get in touch with Cam, tell him to call us over here at New Mount Moriah.
You got time.
Any soft men that are blessed with childbearing hips and full lips. Any soft men that are blessed with childbearing hips and full lips can see Sister Alice Watts to sign up for the Gladys Knight Lookalike Contest for the Men's Day program on September the 12th.
Built like a bowling pin.
Condolences and prayers for the Franklin family who lost their father, Billy Earl, last Sunday. You know Billy Earl, Janie?
Yeah.
He was 79 and had been suffering from frostbite, whooping cough, malaria, scarlet fever,
Oh, my Lord.
mosquito bites, Ebola, ticks, severe teeth grinding, uncontrolled sneezes, and a mild case of bubblegum. But God is good, and miraculously, did none of that kill him. What took him out was him and some other old players was at the Elks Lodge trying to do the Mill Creek Challenge.
The milk crate?
Yeah, the milk crate challenge. Yeah, that right there, the milk crate, that right there.
Yes, ma'am.
And he flipped over off the top and split his head to the white meat. So his film, he will have a closed casket. They will have the top part of his casket closed, but they will show that he walked a good walk. And that concludes our church announcements. And Janie.
Yeah.
I saw that video on Facebook where they say you ain't no prostitute, is you?
Don't do me Janie like
I was worried, Janie. Did y'all get that scholarship money? All right, I'll call you later, Janie. All right. All right.
Black Tony, you not coming to work? What's up?
I'm trying to get it all good. Sharon, hey, I need you around to come over here.
What?
Keep driving the phone. I need you around to come over here and bring me some goof off.
Some goof off? What is goof off, Rock T?
I know Rock T got some.
Yeah, it's something you spray on to get stuff unstuck. So what, you got something stuck on something?
Yeah, shit, man. How long you go to jail for beating up a 12-year-old children? I'm laying on my side right now, Shawty. I'm laying on my side next to my pallet. These little boys over here, I hate them so much. I went to sleep, Shawty. Everybody know in my family that I sleep with my fist balled up in case I got to fight when I wake up, right?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
They know I sleep with my fist balled up. These little ugly ass boys that took some damn Gorilla Glue and poured it all over my fist while I was asleep. So now I can't unball my damn finger.
Oh, man. So
you hold the damn phone good.
But you figured out how to way to call in sick, though.
Yeah, how you dial the phone?
I rolled over and used my nose and dialed it on. Because I'm dead.
Can you use your nose to start the car and then use your nose to drive to work?
Daddy, I can't drive my damn fist balled up. I can't even hold on to the damn phone good.
Where your grandma at?
Just tell Rocky to please bring me some goof off.
Where your grandma? Black Tony, where your grandma? Black Tony, where your grandma at? Where your grandma?
Where your grandma at? Man, shout it up. Sit right here over here with some damn goof off.
I'm at work, man. I can't leave.
I got to go to the bathroom. I can't even wipe my...
Y'all, listen. School has started back. Some of the children are doing virtual, but it's a lot of them that's going to school, and we got to figure out how to do this drop-off line, okay? Because, see, what be going on in the vehicles that when time come, y'all children just can't get out, and y'all hold up the whole line, and people have to go to school, people have to go to work, people have to go get back in the bed. You understand what I'm saying? Precious time is being wasted. Go to the back of the line. It's time to let your kid out, and ain't nobody getting out your vehicle. Oh, we're looking for his folder. We're looking for his backpack. All you have is a front seat and a back seat. If it ain't in one of those spaces, honey, it's at home. You didn't bring it. You ain't got it. You ain't get out. And see, if you're like me, you're a veteran dropper-offer, huh? You get there like 20 minutes before, so you can get in line. You ain't got to wait. You ain't got to be backed up in traffic. You drop your baby off and you go. See, I'm a veteran. See, some of y'all not veterans, huh? Some of y'all don't have this thing together. Dropping off kids is a skill. It's a technique. Do you understand how easy it is to tick some of these parents off because you holding up the line? Have you ever seen a stay-at-home mom just ram down on the horn of her van? You don't want that type of morning. You do not want her ramming down on the horn of her van. Stay at home till you're ready.
I'm telling you, man. Oh, my God, man. That was neat. I know everybody in the drop-off line right now is probably blowing their horns for real. That's real talk.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Migos rapper, y'all, Offset, y'all, he spoke with Extra TV's Rachel Lindsay, y'all, about welcoming his second child with wife Cardi B. He said, yeah, she's doing good, honey. He said of his beautiful wife, y'all, carrying his fifth child. He said, it's another blessing, and God is definitely good. Now, they're saying, y'all, that their daughter, Little Culture, recently turned 3 years old. And Offset also opened up to Extra TV, y'all, about his HBO Max reality show, y'all, The Hype. Now, they're saying it's about streetwear competition series on the HBO Max. He said, y'all, that he enjoys working with Cardi, who is guest starring on The Hype. He said, quote, working with her is always a beautiful thing. She's my wife, so working with her is always magical. She's going to come with the sauce and the spunk, y'all. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the program gives the opportunity to 10 streetwear lovers to compete in a series of challenges focusing on the fashion industry, designing, and the latest street trends, y'all. And they're saying Offset is definitely, he's producing the show and stuff, and everybody's excited about it. But what is streetwear? Is that like saggy pants and stuff like that? Is that
not particularly.
Not?
Yeah, I think it's just clothing. They just calling it clothing. You know, if it's not streetwear, it's probably like dressy stuff like you like. Yeah.
Yes, it's a comparison to more upscale clothing. It's more casual, and we call it street clothes. Yeah.
Oh, well, congratulations then, honey, because I'm sure I can't wait to watch it. It's going to be a good show. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Khloe Kardashian, baby, she is slamming y'all trolls again, honey, for disrespecting her man. Now, she said, honey, she put her pride aside, y'all, and she got back together for the sake of, she and Tristan got back together, y'all, for the sake of their 3-year-old daughter, True Thompson. Now, they're saying that the happy family was seen running to their cars after having a wonderful time at the Tumble Tykes Gymnastic in Hollywood Hills recently. Now they said, but when she's not, honey, hanging out with her daughter, they said she got time, baby, to respond to y'all trolls, honey. And they said Miss Kardashian, honey, the reality star lashed out at people, honey, creating fake mess about her on Twitter over the weekend. Now she said that, you know, she had something to say because she's sick of people saying bad stuff about her, honey. She said, for one thing, y'all, she said the truth is never good enough. She said, or juicy enough. So you create a narrative that fits, honey, what you choose to believe. And they say Khloe didn't clarify what fake mess she was talking about, but she said they're saying that the good American founder complained that trolls were terrorizing her, and she, you know, doesn't like it and stuff. So my thing is, now her and Tristan got back together, quote unquote, for the sake of their 3-year-old son. Can a woman really make a man leave his family to get with her family? Because I mean, he has other children. You know, he has a son with another beautiful woman and stuff. So, and we never see that son. You know, just like we never see Offset other kids with what's her name, honey? So I mean, so Cardi, yeah. So can a man do that? Can he just leave his other kids behind for the sake of the woman he's with and her child?
He's not leaving his children behind. Choosing not to be in a romantic relationship with their mother does not mean that he is abandoning his child. Those two are different, completely different.
But can we see those children when we see the other children?
Well, maybe their parents don't want them out. Like, not every parent is, excited to put their child on social media. And some moms don't want that. So for those moms that choose that discretion, it's their choice.
Yeah, I just feel sorry for the other kids, honey, because their brothers and sisters are getting all this national notoriety and people knowing them and whatever, and they just like some nobodies at home, honey.
No, they are not nobodies. They're not nobody scary.
I feel sorry for kids that's in the 2nd grade who credit already messed up because their mama done put them light bill in their name.
Okay, okay. Yes,
that's
honey.
what we need to pray for. All these
for
kids,
real.
They got a credit score that's in 3rd grade.
Isn't that something? And you know that happens in the community, honey. So,
it does. But Khloe got to let that go, Gary. Khloe decided to put him on national television on her show and talk about their marital issues. So whatever she does in the public, people are gonna talk. She's the one that put it out there.
Yeah, but she did. Bless her soul. Okay. I just keep my prayer. I ain't got nothing to say. Honey. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is toasted plum. Eva, on the high end, you say toasted plum, and on the low end, just say beautiful light purple. That's your color for today.
Give it up for Gary with the tea. All right, y'all, Morgan Smiley Morning Show coming up.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news. It's what's trending now.
All right, y'all. Hundreds of thousands of Louisiana residents have no electricity, no tap water, very little to no gas, and no clear idea of when things will improve. But those people whose homes have been affected by Hurricane Ida may qualify for assistance from the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Now, there's been a lot of misinformation going around about that. So joining us this morning with the correct information is FEMA spokesperson, Mr. Marcus Coleman. He is the director of the Department of Homeland Security Partnership Center. Good morning, Mr. Marcus. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Mr. Smiley. Thank you, and thank you for all you do to help people that are there in times of need. Happy to be here.
Nah, man, we are happy to have you. Let's start with what FEMA is doing on the ground as far as, a federal response to Hurricane Ida.
Absolutely, man. Well, first, I just want to say our thoughts and prayers and my thoughts and prayers are affected with everyone affected by this storm and others. I know we got people from Louisiana to Tennessee all the way up to Boston over the past few weeks that have been impacted by storms. I recognize that people have not just lost power, jobs, businesses, but this is all happening while it's the first of the month. And we're still in a global pandemic. So FEMA continues to work with federal, state, local, and tribal and non-government partners to make sure that we are supporting the needs of everyone affected by this storm and others. People have lost damage and power, so I want to make sure that we're helpful to provide good sources of information on how folks can be of best help.
Well, where can people go for immediate help to get their power back and get it restored? And,
That is a very important question. So while we continue to support our state and local partners as getting the power back, I want to outline a few specific ways that folks can be helpful. If you are not impacted by the storm, but you have loved ones that are, I want to encourage you to go to FEMA.gov/Hurricane Ida. That is the one-stop shop to get all the information you need on how to help family and loved ones apply for assistance, get post-storm safety tips, and get a lot of information. If you are impacted by the storm, I got two options for you. From the federal perspective, disasterassistance.org or 1-800-621-3362. So those are the federal government resources, but what I know is true. People are getting Zales, they're sending cash apps, they're doing GoFundMe pages. They need immediate assistance. And that's where our faith-based and community-based partners come in. From the Divine Nine, who has disaster relief funds across all organizations, to organizations like Healthcare Ready, the NAACP, and the National Urban League. We are in contact with them to make sure that people get their immediate needs met. And I want to point out one other organization that I think is really important as we lose power, Healthcare Ready, which is led by Dr. Nicolette Lewis-Saint, is also in contact with FEMA. And so as you continue to work on the ground, know that we're working with an entire coalition of faith-based and nonprofit partners to meet some of their needs in the immediate and moving forward. One last plug I want to make. We know that this is a very stressful time. People may have lost power. You may be sitting on hold for long periods of time to get to the phone. Mental health is extremely important. I want to also put a plug in for the Disaster Distress Hotline, a free resource. You can call or text 1-800-985-5990. That's 1-800-985-5990. We know for people that have evacuated or people that may be re-traumatized that this is a really important time for their mental health as well. So I want to plug those resources. We'll be sure to send them to you to post on your webpage as well.
All right, Marcus. So if we are keeping it 100 today, survivors of Hurricane Katrina are very likely to give a side eye when we say the word FEMA. So can you please share how things have improved in the last 16 years?
That's a wonderful question. So I've been at FEMA in various capacities since 2010. I think one of the biggest improvements that we made is making sure that we're working with those faith-based and community organizations nationally and on the ground long before a disaster. So I've met and sat with a lot of the advocacy organizations in Louisiana during the 10-year anniversary of Hurricane Katrina to make sure that they had access to information and resources and people beforehand. What we also know, and what I also know, is I come from a place of humility. So if it's just federal government assistance, we know that may not be sufficient for everybody because not everybody may be eligible. So that's why I want to make sure that people know that there is a broader team that we work with, National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, the nation's oldest civil rights organization. As I mentioned, to the Divine Nine fraternities and sororities, I was able to meet with the Council of Presidents last week, and we talked about how do we make sure we get together and continue to work together to get credible information out for them to know that they can point us directly to the communities that are most impacted. And we don't want people to wait to get information based on email. So we acknowledge that we got to work with our partners because they have folks on the ground that may be able to translate information and help people get the information and resources they need much faster than some of our federal counterparts.
Hey, man, we need you to come back on the show often, man. I love the information that you give, and you can come and jump on the show anytime because that's what we're all about is helping people, and we want to make sure that we connect people to the help or whatever because people listen to the morning show on their way to work, and a lot of people out here are suffering just because they just don't know where they can get the help that they need. You feel me?
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Thank you. And I appreciate you having me on the show and happy to come back anytime and talk more and always provide updates. So thank you all again. And again, if you don't remember anything else and you're listening to this number, the number to call for federal assistance is 1-800-621-3362.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, y'all please help me thank FEMA spokesperson, Mr. Marcus Coleman, for joining us today with this important information. And once again, for those affected by Hurricane Ida, one more time, where can they apply for assistance? Give it to them one more time.
1-800-621-3362.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, time for Rickey's Quickies. Let's get to it. Quickies.
That isn't proper.
Quickies.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I done did my job.
Quickies.
Ricky, your ass smell like you're bathing in embalming fluid.
Quickies.
This is Super Dave's daddy. Tell the car to come back, because I need some box mac and cheese for me and my lady. You know what she's talking about.
Quickies.
Why you treat me so bad? I don't know why, baby.
Quickies.
I want somebody to wake up and tell me what does John Lyon say after his mix.
Quickies. Quickies.
Ricky, I want to hear your baby.
Quickies.
Damn, Mom, you ain't had to hit me like that.
Quickies.
I said, better to be pissed off than be pissed on.
Quickies.
Silence.
Quickies.
I want my daughter to come pick up her kids so I can go to work, please.
Quickies.
Barbecue. Cat paws.
Quickies.
Roxy looks like a deflated Terrace Howard.
Quickies.
Drag Mama, Ricky Mama hanging out clothes. Drag Mama stole Ricky Mama's pantyhose.
Quickies.
Just another day. Hey, Miss Bernie Jenkins, I got 2 church announcements. These nuts.
Quickies.
I got the blue balls.
Quickies.
The upper room.
Quickies.
Eva, I want to suck your toes.
Quickies.
We miss Robert.
Quickies.
Bedbugs.
Quickies.
You told Harpo to beat me.
Quickies.
Never too old to go back to school.
Quickies.
It's other, not utter. Gary.
Quickies.
Gary with the teeth Como picture looks just like Kumo D's uncle.
Quickies.
Ricky, your voice sounds like you gargle with sand and uncooked grit.
Quickies.
I wasn't with your mom at that time, Ricky. Doo-doo-doo.
Quickies.
Yeah, tell Gary.
Quickies.
All my life I have to fight.
Quickies.
Get your hand out of my pocket.
Quickies.
Bruce Lee was a black man. Pick it up.
Hey, Rock, you ever Super Day? Y'all ever pump some gas when it's raining? You look down at the ground, you see the rain, and you see how it you can tell that the gas ain't got in the little water.
Yeah.
So the man that called in, talking about how bad my voice is. His daddy just posted a picture on RS Comedy. That's what gas and water look like. So keep messing with me, sir. I'm gonna clap back. Keep on messing with me. All right, y'all.
That's what it look like. That's it.
Yes, sir. Your dad just posted a picture. Your dad look like gas mixed with water. I don't know where he got that damn outfit from. You gonna stop coming at me, dog. I'm gonna start clapping back.
I gotta find that, dog.
Yes, and I swear.
I would wear that.
Oh, shout out to Rem. I don't know why that made me think about Rem Slater. All right, y'all.
Slate diggity dog.
All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Man, I was having a good morning. It just got ruined.
Oh, no. What happened?
Nah, man, this chick gonna block me on Instagram just because I asked her where the bottom of her shoes was. It's on RS Comedy. Hey, look. Coming up.
Yeah, I see the top of them. Where's the bottom?
Oh.
Yeah.
Like a Band-Aid.
Man, these people be acting so, man. Y'all be acting so funny on Facebook. Bro. Posting the picture. All I asked you where the bottom of your shoe was. You gonna get mad and block me. But y'all be calling up here trying to roast me on Ricky's Quickies, and I just don't appreciate it. That's one simple damn question. Where the bottom of your shoe that is on RS Comedy? She get mad and block. What's wrong, Gary?
Baby, this girl got some gold strips, honey.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Gosh, man, y'all, I can't take y'all serious. Y'all be doing too much. Doing too much.
Honey.
All right, y'all, look, man, I am so excited.
This song called Running. The bottom of the shoes and ran away.
You said that was the appropriate song?
Yeah, because the bottom of her shoes ran away.
And the ran them babies down like a Band-Aid on them.
How'd she get them on?
I don't know, but I'm like, damn, did she just go get a pedicure? Did she have on those kind of shoes? I don't know.
At least they match your top, baby, honey. What's her top?
They do.
They match your top. Y'all have it.
Y'all need to stop calling up here trying to roast me on Rickey's Quickies, okay? So I'm clapping back. It's clapback week. I'm not going to take it. I'm not taking it anymore. Bringing out that evil side. Because I'm getting ready to go on Wild and Out with Nick Cannon, that's for sure. So I'm really excited about it. Oh yeah, old school versus the OGs versus the new school. So I'm
You
excited.
got your rap ready, Rickey?
Huh? Oh yeah.
You got your rap ready? You got your flow and go?
Always ready.
Okay.
Always. I used to be in a rap group in high school.
What was it called?
I forgot the name, but it was me and the Milton Hubbard and man, we used to go and do talent shows in high school. I played the keyboard, but we won a couple of them, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
And I played the piano for this other group, and we sung Tender Love or whatever. So I do know how to play Tender Love. No, we came in second place, though. Came in second place. No, some dudes did the Beastie Boys, and they won. And we came in second place with Tender Love or whatever. So, listen, man. So coming up right now, me and this next guest go way back. And I got to tell y'all about an argument that we had in the car one time. He's an Emmy and NAACP Image Award winning TV, film, and radio producer, host, and entrepreneur. And he's my frat brother. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for him. And he continues to give back to the community. Here to talk about the HBCU College Day Tour kicking off at Alabama State University on September the 11th.
Yeah.
ASU. And get me started. Y'all welcome my friend Rashawn McDonald.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. HBCU College Day Tour is happening. If we're kicking it off, and I thought Rickey Smiley, ASU, brother. Montgomery,
yes,
Alabama. And
Come
we
on
change
now.
your lives, man. It's free. First of all, I want to tell everybody it's free. Okay, it's free.
Right.
And it's on a Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we asking all high school students, because I'm giving direct access to juniors and seniors in high schools and young adults to be able to meet military recruiters, corporate recruiters, and HBCU recruiters. And they will get on the at these HBCUs and scholarship opportunity to attend HBCUs. And I got recruiters from Morgan Stanley, Coca-Cola Bottling United, UPS. I got the United States Air Force there, Air National Guard, Air Force, ROTC, and Space Force. So we're doing it big on your campus, kicking off a 3-state tour, Rickey Smiley.
Hey, for those who might not be able to make the college day, would there be a virtual option to attend?
No, it's not a virtual option because of the fact that here's the whole thing, and people have asked me that many times. You see, in 2020, because of COVID, black HBCUs and black students were hurt. SAT scores were not in place. ACT scores were not in place. Campus visits were not in place. So attendance was damaged in a lot of schools overall. And so outdoors, I'm having masks. I'm having hand sanitizers available if you come there. And everything's going to be socially distanced. So all these events are meeting the standards of COVID by the CDC in each state. And so I'm allowing the people to come there, but you can register. If you register, we will contact you if you're interested in a college of choice that's going to be there at Alabama State, because we're not just having just Alabama State University only their recruiters. They've been blessed us and allow us to bring other HBCUs on campus to recruit students as well and give a full spectrum of what HBCUs are doing in this country. So it's pretty amazing right now.
Man, we excited about that. So this tour is targeted toward high school juniors and seniors. And how would this HBCU College Day be different from the others that they might attend, Rashawn?
Well, because of the fact that I'm offering job opportunities, for one.
Right.
I'm offering. I've went out and, like I said, we're going to be at Alabama State September 11th. Then we're going to Winston-Salem State in North Carolina September 18th. And then we're going to Clark Atlanta University in Atlanta, Georgia, September 25th. So right. I'm doing a real spectrum. So I think I'll be able to get a lot of students involved. And so with the military recruiters, if you have a career interest, because everybody doesn't want to go to college. So I'm giving you that option to look at a military career. UPS is going to be there. They're going to be looking at part-time opportunities. Morgan Stanley is going to be there. Coca-Cola bottlers. If you want to do internship, seek out employment opportunities, full-time as well as part-time. So it's really, really unique. And then I'm combining the significant relationship with HBCUs on-the-spot registration at this event, the HBCU College Day. Well, if you bring your ACT score or your SAT score or your high school transcript, you can register on the spot and also qualify for scholarships at these HBCUs. Again, I tell everybody the event is free, and it's only Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kay.
Oh, hey, Rashawn, Special K, man. How you doing?
Well, my man, what's happening? Long time.
I know, man. It's been a while. And you just stay busy, and I know you got a lot of other stuff going on. What other projects are you working on right now?
Well, I manage Stephen A. Smith is one of my clients that I manage, and relaunching the First Take on September 6th, and we're also relaunching Stephen A's World on September 6th. And so I'm also building out launching the marketing director for this Creamalicious, which is the #1 worldwide black-owned ice cream brand. So I'm just giving back right now. I'm giving back.
Hey, Rashawn. Hey, Rashawn, I shouldn't even be speaking to you right now. Rashawn, you cussed me out so bad many times.
Yes, I did.
Rashawn is like, why? And I just want to know, like, I know you the older bros or whatever.
Sir, I am.
When I was sitting in that F-150 with Steve Harvey or whatever, I was about to go to New York to be on Steve Harvey morning show, but you was insisted that I come to. Why you cursed me out like you did, Rashawn?
Because sometimes a person like you don't realize the blessing that God has given you. I didn't see you as a co-host. I saw you as a star. And he was adamant, y'all. He was adamant.
Me and Steve.
We can do this. Me and Steve.
We was on the phone. We was on speakerphone, and you was like going in, and so many nights that you got on the phone and just totally cursed me out like for real. Because I don't take stuff, but tell everybody like for real, Rashawn.
Well, I think that when I listen to, like, some Special K has been in my life, Gary's been in my life, you've been in my life. And so if anybody knows me, I speak the truth. I tell people my vision of what you can be and what you should be doing. And Rickey Smiley has always been humble, and I say humble to a fault at times. And he saw an opportunity, and being a co-host of Steve Harvey, which is now the role that Nephew Tommy plays on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, is that I felt that he had star power, and he does have star power. I wouldn't have felt, I knew it. And there was an opportunity for him to do radio in Dallas, and he wasn't sure that was a chart he wanted to go on there. But I knew it, and I said, hey, I know we're going to pay you well, but if you trust me, Rickey Smiley, if you trust me, you should start out in the Dallas radio station. We passed the torch to you. Steve Harvey did. He passed the torch to you, and the rest is history, man. You've been blessing people. You've been a voice. You've elected presidents. You've changed communities. With Rickey Smiley Morning Show has been a vision and a blessing of mine to be able to chart you in this direction and keep changing lives, Rickey Smiley.
I just want to tell you, man, thank you for that, because I talk about it all the time, Rashawn. Michael Jordan was the greatest to ever play the game of basketball, but he had a coach, and his coach had a coach. Never seen Nick Saban talk to an Alabama player and then use cuss words and cuss him out. And, society is too sensitive. You can't say nothing. You can't coach. You can't correct. You can't guide. Nothing. Nobody anymore. You just can't say anything. And I just want to tell you, man, personally, big brother, from the bottom of my heart, from the beginning of my career, you have always been hard on me, man. And that one curse out, man, changed my entire life. And I just want to tell you, man, I love you, man. I appreciate you. I support you. Anything you do, anytime you ever want to come on the show, anything you ever want to do together.
If anybody on your morning show need a good cussing out, I cuss them out. Special K, you need a good cussing out.
Yes, Special K does.
Need a good
anybody need a redirection on that morning show,
Special K.
I'll cuss you out, you start making more money. That's the whole process.
Hey, Rashawn.
It's definitely Special K.
And Rashawn, for your HBCU thing, if you need somebody to come and tell all the young people what not to do in life, then I'm willing to come and do that. So
right.
Well, that's what it's all about. I'm gonna tell you something. We're gonna have panels, speakers, drum fraternities, sororities, steppers, live DJs. It's gonna be fun. But but the bottom line is, because people have asked me about virtual HBCU College Day, why? It's about getting black people on these campuses. Because I'm gonna rattle off some facts about HBCUs to you guys. Give me a minute. HBCUs graduate 70% of the black dentists, 80% of the black judges, 70% of the black doctors, 50% of the black lawyers, 18% of the black Fortune 500 CEOs, 40% of the black engineers, 18% of the black CEOs, period, in America, 50% of the black public school teachers, and 40% of black members of Congress, which includes our Vice President Kamala Harris. That is why I want people to come on the campus. Come on now. People need to go on these campuses and realize, don't do me a favor when you write a check. We're producing. HBCUs are turning this country around. Taxpayers are changing the narrative. That's why I need for these students to come on the campus, their parents, the influence, to come on campuses like Alabama State, which kicks it off September 11th. Then we go to Winston-Salem State, September 18th. Got my boy Stephen A. Smith from over there. Then we come rolling down to Clark Atlanta, September 25th in Atlanta, Georgia. If you're not doing anything with your life, young people, come there. The military waiting there with your career, corporate job opportunities are waiting on you, and more important, that HBCU education is waiting on you at the HBCU College Day Tour. That's why I was blessed when you allowed me to come on the show to talk about this, because we're changing lives. And like I said, I'm not going to be cussing anybody out. I will be actually there hosting the event, and especially if you want to come down there, please come down there, because man, I give you a forum, and it's going to be fun. But more importantly, it's free, and all people have to do is go to HBCUawards.com to register. That's all. Hey,
Rashawn McDonald, big man, I appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Thank y'all for giving me on airtime. Bye bye.
There it is, y'all. Rashawn McDonald. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. In a speech yesterday, President Biden talked about the end of the 20-year Afghanistan, and he called the evacuation a success. Biden says the choice was between leaving or escalating, and he made the best decision for America. Meanwhile, officials in Louisiana are urging those who fled for Hurricane Ida to stay away. A heat advisory is in effect, and hundreds of thousands of people in Louisiana are still without water and power. Parts of Greater Louisiana, or New Orleans rather, could see some electricity restored tonight, but authorities say it could take weeks to get power back in other parts of the region. Now, in COVID-19 news, two top FDA vaccine regulators are upset by President Biden's announcement that adults should get coronavirus vaccine boosters, and they are planning to leave the agency. Last but not least, if you're living in or around Texas, there are a lot of changes happening in your state today. Starting today, Texans can carry guns in public without a permit. And a new Texas law bans abortions as early as 6 weeks, as well as the governor of Texas is set to sign the most restrictive voting bill in the country today. All right, that's a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Take a look at sports. Rock T, the sports genius. What's going down?
Already, we're getting ready for the showdown in tennis. Naomi Osaka versus Coco Gauff. It's going down today for the second round at the U.S. Open. Yes, indeedy. Gonna definitely be tuned in for that one. I think it's gonna be 12 p.m. Eastern time. The NFL Players Association opens investigation after Jacksonville Jaguars head coach Urban Meyer says a player's vaccination status is and was a factor in some of the roster cuts. Now, all the NFL teams just cut their rosters down to the 53-man roster to start the season, and they took that into consideration. Like, if players was not vaccinated, they can't guarantee they're gonna be available from week to week. So that could have been a difference on them making the team or not. Cam Newton was released and cut by the New England Patriots. I'm not really surprised about this one, because if Cam was in the future for the New England Patriots, like I said earlier, man, why would they draft a franchise type quarterback like Mac Jones, who's definitely gonna have a solid career? He's looking very good. I know it's the preseason, but he looks very good. He's poised. He's not nervous. He looks like he belongs there, man. So big ups to that. Now the big question is, where's Cam Newton gonna sign with? Who is he gonna end up with? I got 4 teams. Houston Texans will be a good fit because we know what's going on with the Deshaun Watson legal problems that he's got going on. Plus, he's already demanded a trade. He wants out of Houston. Pittsburgh Steelers could be a great spot for Cam Newton, backing up Ben Roethlisberger, who's 39 years old and he's injury prone. Dallas Cowboys would be a good spot. He could be a backup to Dak Prescott. Right now, Cooper Rush is the backup, and Cam is way better than Cooper Rush. And the Minnesota Vikings will be a good fit to him as a backup to Kirk Cousins. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see what old Cam, winds up. That's what I got for sports right there. Brad got the hot spot. Pimpin'.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, bottom of the hour, y'all. The segment's being brought to you by Boost Mobile. That's right, feel the power of saving at Boost. Get plans that fit your budget on America's largest 5G network. More power to save. Boost Mobile. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get into it. Mike Richards is out as executive producer of Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune after controversies resurfaced over the comments that he made in the multiple discrimination lawsuits that emerged against him. The controversies emerged after he was named as the new host of Jeopardy, and they never relented. Susan Preet, the executive vice president of business and strategy for the two shows, announced the news in a letter sent to the staff on Tuesday, noting that Richards' exit is effective immediately. So Jeopardy's 38th season premieres on September 13th. And moving on, Will Smith revealed the actor who will be taking place on the role as the Fresh Prince on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot. Now, he welcomed West Philadelphia's Jabari Banks in a video posted on his Instagram page, and he shares footage from a Zoom call where he broke the news to Banks, where he said, "From the deepest parts of my heart, I want to say congratulations to you. You have the role of Will on Bel-Air." So the upcoming series has already been ordered for 2 seasons by Peacock. Will and Jada will serve as the producers for the series, so congratulations to them, and congratulations to Jabari Banks. And once again, I'm gonna let y'all know about this wonderful news. According to the MRC data, Aaliyah's 1996 sophomore album "One in a Million" has re-entered the Billboard 200 at number 10, selling 26,000 units. This is the first time the album made it to the top Billboard Top 10. Previously, it entered at number 18 on the charts when it came out in 1996. So that is awesome news. Congratulations to that. Oh, real quick, last but not least, in the wake of his homophobic comments at Rolling Loud, the baby had a virtual private meeting with 9 HIV awareness organizations where he apologized for his inaccurate and hurtful comments. The organization said in a statement, "During our meeting, the baby was genuinely engaged, apologized for the inaccurate and hurtful comments he made about people living with HIV, and received our personal stories and the truth about HIV and its impact on the Black and LGBTQ communities with deep respect. We appreciate that he openly and eagerly participated in this forum of Black people living with HIV, which provided him an opportunity to learn and to receive accurate information." Okay. What's up? We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note right there. That's a positive note. And coming up next, we got Chef Kirk Boudreaux, and we got the praise mix down. I'm your girl, Brad Tat. You can catch me on all my social media. So Brad. There it is. Y'all have a great day. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, man, it is about that time. Quick, happy meals, man, with the one and only Louisiana's own. You need to be proud, man. Everybody in the state of Louisiana is proud. The one and only Chef Kirk, with a K, not T, with a K. Boudreaux. You know.
Oh, God. Good morning, man. How y'all doing?
Man, how you doing, man? What's up, Kirk?
Kirkland.
I'm good, man. I'm sitting up here having some coffee with my mama, man. It's all great.
Man, how your mama doing, Kirk?
Oh, she good, man. She's sitting up here just cooking right now. She cooking this early in the morning for dinner.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
All right now.
Right. Yeah, man.
So what you cooking this week?
Today, man, for fun and quick meal, man, we had some appetizers last night because she wasn't really hungry. So I said, well, look, I'll make some bruschetta. So that's what I made. I made some bruschetta, man, with a little Roma tomatoes, some basil, Parmesan cheese, garlic, mixed all in, made it like a balsamic vinaigrette. and tossed all that in there together, man, with some seasoning, salt and pepper, man, and toasted off some baguette bread. We just sat there and munched that with a little red wine, baby.
Oh, snap. Snap. How long did it take you to make that, Kirk?
Man, it don't take long to make, man. It's an appetizer, but probably about not even 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
It's funny quick, baby.
Wow, man.
I've never had it before.
Yeah, man, I got to make that. I can make that for real, though, Kirk.
Yeah, man, of course you can, man. Rickey Smiley.
Kirk, let everybody know how can they find this awesome recipe.
Oh, man, you can find this recipe at rickysmiley.com. You can also find this recipe on all my social media, man. Chef Boudreaux Official, baby.
There it is. Hey, Kirk.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what them Saints gonna do this year?
Man, I don't know, man. They playing. They about to play Carolina in the Dallas Stadium. I don't even know what's about to happen with that, man. Come on.
So no Super Bowl. You're not predicting y'all going to the Super Bowl?
No, not like the Cowboys. You know, y'all go to the Super Bowl every year.
No, we don't.
Super Bowl couch.
No, we don't.
Heads.
No, we don't.
Yeah. On the couch is the Super Bowl couch. We never
Wow.
seen it.
Wow, Kurt. Have a nice day, Kurt. You ain't have to rub it in like that. Have a nice day, Kurt. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Kirk Boudreaux.
You